Welcome to the 18th hole here at Asbury Hall Golf Club. I'm Piers Ward.
And I'm Andy Plowman, and today we're going to talk about whether shifting your weight in the backswing is good or bad. Welcome to Me and My Golf TV. Okay, so lots of great questions coming through Facebook and Twitter and YouTube this week. And today's question is from Act and Go, talking about weight shift in the backswing, saying that currently he's having some coaching off his PGA instructor, and his PGA instructor has said that weight shift or loading the right leg in the backswing is bad, or wrong should I say, and said to look at a lot of the current sort of tour players out there, and a lot of them are staying a little bit more centred with little weight shift in the backswing, and the loading the right leg backswing tends to lead to heavy shots.
Okay.
Now, what we would say is that right or wrong, you know, we don't like to use those words in golf, Piers, too much, because there is no right or wrong way to swing the golf club. There may be a preferred way, but myself and Piers at Me and My Golf, we tend to look at it as a way, you know, we want everybody to swing maybe differently. There's no right way, there's one way that's going to be best suited to you, and we'll do anything to make the golfer play better.
Very, very important, isn't it? You know, we look at what the shot they're doing and saying, right, okay, well, to actually get your shot better and get you the desired shot you want, we'll do this, as opposed to saying this is right or wrong. I think it's a bit dangerous sometimes.
Yeah, and it's all about the golf ball. We want to make that golf ball do what we want it to do. So let's first of all, Piers, let's explain what loading the right leg is.
Okay.
And then we'll go through the difference between sort of staying more centred and explain sort of when we would use these two.
Absolutely. So, 50-50 weight distribution to start with. Turning into the backswing, if I were to load the right leg, I definitely feel as though there's a shift of weight over the leg, as opposed to actually moving the legs like this. We never want to see that really. That doesn't really work for anybody. But from here, as I swing back, I feel as though my upper body goes over my right side, my head is over, so my head being very heavy will actually load up the right leg and create a little bit more weight, and that weight transfer into that right leg.
Okay, so there's the stability. So the lower body's stable on the backswing, and that upper body winds up against the stable base, and the weight sort of shifts to that right leg. Okay, so it transfers that way. Now, we tend to like that, Piers.
Yeah.
That's the way we like to swing the golf club. But having said that, it is not the only way. Now, when would we use more of this sort of centred swing, if you like, Piers?
Yeah, okay, so if we get somebody who is struggling with their contact,
yeah.
So someone with their irons, they're struggling to get the ball first, or even ground and ball together, which is okay, we do get them centred over the ball more.
Yeah.
So some people will move a lot this way, that's fine, we'll get them to feel that they're centred. But if someone is actually getting a pretty good backswing here, but on the way down, or what we call a loaded backswing, they're losing that angle there, they're scooping out early and it's creating a poor contact, then it just makes sense, if I got them over there a little bit more, then they're going to hit the ball a little bit later. So I think this is what's going on with the coach. The coach is wanting you to stay more centred so you can improve your contact. That's what we would assume anyway.
Definitely. So let's go through the swing, the difference between the loading the right leg and the more centred swing. So
okay.
If you can do a swing for me now, I know Piers actually works at this in his golf swing because he tends to go too much to the right. So yeah. Let's exaggerate the sort of feeling with you, Piers, on this one as well. So Piers now is turned, so he's still kept the lower body reasonably stable. He's turned, but he hasn't really transferred that weight over to that right leg as much. He's stayed a little bit more left-sided in the golf swing. But he's still made, really important we do this, guys, still made a good turn of the torso. Okay, now this is going to help him strike that golf ball more, sort of earlier, if you like, before the ground, and help with that compression that so many of you are working on there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think the key thing is there are no right or wrong ways, okay? Now, you know, for some golfers we would say, yes, this is great, load the right leg. Okay, for other golfers who may struggle with certain things, we may get them to stay a little bit more centred. Now, the key thing is, Piers, with everybody out there, is finding which works best for them.
Absolutely. We had a great coach, Martin Hall, would always say, feed what you need. So if you need to be a bit more left side in your backswing to help your contact, then great. If you need to be a bit more weight transfer to stop that slice in your driver, then so be it. So you've got to, you've really got to work out what you need to make you better. Okay,
so I think for you, Act and Go there, experiment, have a go at staying more centred. Does it work for you? If it works, then stick with it. So let's give it a shot, Piers. Let's just,
okay.
This is going to be for you feeling that you're staying a little bit more left-sided.
Yeah.
So the viewers can see what that looks like on the camera at home.
So this will probably look on the camera like a normal weight transference. Me feeling that I'm over here, but the reality it'll probably still be a good weight transfer. Oops, there goes the bag. Windy day here at Asbury Hall. Let's give it a go. So yeah, that felt to me as though I was definitely more over the golf ball, but I'm sure the camera will have seen me move over there and transfer that weight.
Okay, so hope that helps. Hope that helps you understand the difference between loading the leg and sort of staying more centered there and act and go. Please post your comments. Let us know your feedback on that. And guys, if you have any problems, please let us know, and we'll be glad to help you do a video on that as well. So we'll see you next time on Me and My Golf TV.